Today we are going to be exploring more of Uthragon and taking care of a few side quests. As usual.
I've got some chamomile for you.
Thank you, here's your money. You get this many gold pieces.
I've got some salvia for you.
Thank you, here's your money.
I'll look around.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really not going to bother finding all of the flowers that she needs, but for now we can just buy some dragon armor. Dragon armor is one of the most powerful types of armor in this game. There's really no need to bother with mithril armor. And I'm just showing the armor off a bit here. It's nice and shiny.
Hi there, my name is Agavaen.
Welcome, Agavaen. My name is Xavier. I am the local wizard. I haven't seen an Auron around here in, well, a long time. What brings you here?
I came to look for adventure. This town is so big, it has to be full of it. I'm just roaming the land. I want to return back to the land of Auron. I hope I'll find some help in this big town. I'm searching for 2 bandits who robbed me. I've been looking for them a long time, and all the tracks point here, to Uthragon.
You seem to be bearing some kind of burden, Agavaen. Why don't you share it with me?
I feel that I don't belong here. I'm different, and people feel it too. This is not the place for me. I want to go home. I need a kebab, a beer, and a man. Yep, in that order.
I knew it. Come on, little one.
I said a man, not a grandfather.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
What can you offer me?
I sell potions, runes, weapons for all mages, also some other items. Just take a look. I'm not interested in what's happening in Uthragon. The only contact I have with the surroundings is through that little light that comes from the square. All I need is that contact.
What's going on? I'd like to see the goods.
Help yourself.
Yeah, he sells accessories similar to what the herbalist is selling, only not as much armor. And now, we are headed up to the tavern. Hey, look.
You again? Where's the guy to go to get away from the woman that spoiled my life?
Nice to see you again, Killer Clown.
Hey, my name is Agavaen. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Go ahead. I don't think I'll be able to help you in any way.
What are you doing here?
Resting. I'm a storekeeper. Normally I transfer the wares. Beer mostly. If only I had worked that tragic day. Someone has destroyed the beer supplies. As if there weren't enough problems already. Sure.
How does it work in the warehouse?
It's quite simple, my young lady. The goods come on the trails, and then one of the storekeepers transfers it to the warehouse. But I can tell you, little lady, security is not their number one concern. Someone has already broke inside and poured some strange liquid into the barrels. The whole shipment of beer literally turned to acid. The whole shipment. Sure.
I'm finished here.
Welcome to my tavern. How can I serve you?
It's quite empty in here.
I know. Something's missing. Very few customers come here except for those two. I've already offered my customers this many gold pieces to improve the atmosphere, but no one did. They're just a bunch of drunkards. But my offer is still valid.
I'll think about it. What's going on in Uthrugun?
Not much, really. Except for the town is running short of supplies and the attacks are getting more and more often. I've heard that there are some groups that are rising up to overthrow Sarthan. Other than that, there's nothing much of interest.
Have you seen two weirdos? In here? One of them had a wooden leg.
You mean two of my best customers? They're over there in the back.
Thanks for the information.
So now we finally get to confront those bandits that took her amulet.
Agavaen!
Ah, I finally found you. Do you have my amulet and my part of the loot? Give me back my amulet and money. You thought you'd get away with this? Give me my amulet and my part of the loot right now. So, this is where you crooks are hiding. I came to take back my amulet, my part of the loot, and your souls if you resist me.
I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's a slight reverb effect on that last line.
You have a short tongue, young Orin. I think it needs to be cut out. I have to disappoint you, though. We don't have anything that belongs to you.
Why do I think you're lying? Do you really want me to check your pockets with my blade? You're lying, scum. But I know what will help you remember. Cold steel running through your insides. Wolf, today you are going down.
Let's try it out.
Sorry about the cut there. This fight is pretty difficult, not only in the traditional sense, but also in the sense that it keeps crashing. Now, you can cast Deadlock on Wolf, but don't try casting Deadlock on Dares. For some reason, it causes a crash. I have no idea why. Also, look, the camera keeps spinning around. It is really difficult to target when it is doing that. And no, it's not going to stop anytime soon. What we've done is cast Soul Voyage on Wolf. That way, whenever Dares hits us, Wolf absorbs some of the damage. And what helps is when you're about to use a healing potion or just heal yourself in any kind of way, make sure to switch your equipment to items that boost agility. That way it keeps you able to drink the healing potion as quickly as possible before anyone can hit you. And you can get back in action a lot quicker. And don't forget to switch back to your dragon armor afterward. This fight takes a little longer than it should because of all the equipment switching, but it's worth it. Also, what you didn't see was prior to this fight, I took a lot of potions that temporarily boost Agavaen's stats. Anything to make this fight quicker is worth it. Also, this fight is completely avoidable. If you choose the right dialogue options in the beginning, you have the opportunity to negotiate for the amulet or buy it off of them. But those are good karma options, and of course I always prefer the bad karma options. Besides, fighting these guys gives you a pretty decent amount of experience. More experience is always good experience when you're running away from every random encounter. Once Wolf is down, you can take care of dares without much problem. They're both about level 15, 16, and we are level 12 right now, which is why I had to take all those potions and buy new armor and whatnot. Casting weakness on dares definitely helps, because he has a tendency to land critical hits without it. And of course, a critical will take down Agavaen if she's not at maximum hit points.
That's it, Agavaen. Now are you leaving us already? That's what we've always liked about you.
I don't doubt. Don't waste your breath. The amulet. Come on, Wolf, give me the amulet. I really don't want to have to search your corpses.
Whatever you say, Agavaen. But just wait a second.
You thought you'd outsmart me, eh? Didn't you, you slime?
No, Agavaen. It was just a joke. We're friends, remember?
Save your breath, scum. I've still got a few things I want to talk to you about.
Please go ahead. We're not hurrying anywhere right now.
I want my part of the loot. Why did you escape with the whole chest anyway? Let's finish this now.
No, Agavaen, don't do this. You have to reconsider. We can help you get to the world of Oren. You want to return, don't you? You've always wanted.
You could help me? How could a band of Tink... Enough. Your existence is a blight on these lands. Those times are gone.
You have a choice of whether to kill the bandits or heal them after fighting. Healing gives you good karma, of course, and killing them, well, you just saw what happens. Don't forget to search Wolf's corpse and get the key.
Welcome to my tavern. How can I serve you?
I need a place to spend the night.
One room costs this many gold pieces.
No, thank you. All right.
And now we get what we've all been waiting for. Another cutscene of Agavaen sleeping. You wouldn't have been able to rest in the inn until you have killed the bandits, by the way. Or healed them, or whatever your choice was.
Ah, my sister. You've done very well.
Ha! What are you doing here? Denevra, what are you doing here? Ha! He deserved it, didn't he?
I'm starting to like you. But let's get to the point. The whole town is under Sarthan's protective spells, and I don't have the power or time. Tell me, Agavaen, do you really want to return to the world of Oren?
Yes, I've already had enough of this place, and I've got my amulet back. I don't know, really. I can't even remember it anymore. Lucky I managed to get my amulet back. No, I already have all I need. I have my amulet back. I don't know, really.
You can forget about our world. How do you think they will welcome an Oren that walks with the mortals? We won't have our place unless we fight for it. Let's conquer this land, Agavaen. Just you and me, sisters.
And how are you planning to do that? Sounds interesting. How do we start?
I already have a lot of power, sister. And you're not that small little Agavaen anymore. Only Sarthan stands in our way now. We shall crush him together. However, he keeps an eye on me, but he doesn't know you, yet. You have to get to his tower and kill him. I have to leave, Agavaen. I'm getting weak in this town. I'm counting on you, sister.
But how do I get to him?
Ask for Garrick Ironbeard. He's a local dwarf. He knows everyone in town. He should be able to help you. I trust you, sister. You're going to make a big difference in this realm.
Whoops, we kind of broke the sequence by talking to Garrick before we dealt with the bandits. The only thing we really miss out on is a couple lines of dialogue. We should be able to finish still, hopefully.
Hi, my name is Agavaen. I can see that you can handle the sword quite well.
Oi, oi, miss. My name's Rowow. Swords, that's my life. I devoted mine completely to 'em.
I'd like to improve in sword combat.
I could teach you some tricks, but I don't know if you'll be able to learn 'em.
We'll see. I'm pretty good with the sword.
Very well then. But it'll cost you some gold pieces, or I'm saving up to buy the best sword ever.
Tell me more about the best sword.
The best sword you can buy in this town is this sword. I want to go save enough gold pieces to buy it, but I've still got a long way to go.
So the best sword I can get is this one.
Oh, I didn't say that. There are better swords than this one, but they can't be bought. The best sword I've ever heard of is the legendary sword. But I'm afraid no one's ever going to get that one.
Tell me more about the legendary sword.
The sword was left in the realm by Lord Enercon when Sarthan defeated him. It's protected by a powerful spell over the Iliad Gorge. Nobody can reach it, since the only scroll containing the counter spell was split into two many centuries ago.
Tell me more about Enercon.
Enercon was the evil ruler of the Empire in olden times. During the Agathian Exodus, he fought Sarthan to the death. Sarthan managed to prevail over evil in the Exodus and banished Enercon's soul and all those that followed him into another dimension.
What's so strange about the Iliad Gorge?
It is said that the portal has no end. Whoever falls inside goes through everlasting punishment and pain.
What do you mean the scroll was split up?
One half was given to the mountain folk. They've been keeping it safe for centuries. But now they're struck by the same trouble as we are. Now, mountain folk are at the edge of extinction. One of their last offspring, Martus, lives here in Uthragon. Now, second half was given to the wandering folk. Whatever happened to it, no one knows.
What kind of tricks can you teach me with the long sword?
Get your long sword ready first.
What kind? See you round, Roll.
Yeah, we're not able to learn anything from him just yet. Our skills aren't high enough. But for now, we can take care of a different side quest.
Why are you bothering me?
Ugh!
You're Ramos.
And who's asking?
I'm Agavaen. That's none of your business.
Get lost!
I'm looking for some things that were stolen from the merchant in the market. You tinker. If you can't steal properly, don't do it at all. You're just bringing shame on the profession.
What the?
Don't make out as if you had no idea what I'm talking about. You're a regular crook. That merchant from the market saw you, you idiot.
Well, he's the only one. There's nothing he can do about it. It's my word against his.
Are you satisfied? Give me those things at once. Keep away from merchants until you learn how to steal properly. Keep practicing on people's pockets instead, all right?
All right, all right. What are you, my mother?
Are you satisfied? Give me those things at once.
Hey, down. Here, take them.
Oh yeah, voice acting.
Wow, who are you?
They once called me Stim, the farmer's oldest son.
Why is your ghost still among the living?
This is where I was murdered, with a knife from behind. When I was killed, I had my tunic on me and my platinum ring on my finger. My soul will not find its peace until these things lay in my grave. Leave now and bring me my eternal peace.
I think that they forgot to add a reverb effect there.
Hey, my name is Agavaen.
My name is Sandra. Pleased to meet you.
What are you doing here?
I'm resting. No one is interested in zither music anymore. I used to play in the streets, but nobody seems to have the time to stop by and listen to it.
It would be an honour to hear you play.
Really?
Thanks for this beautiful song of nothing.
How was it? Not good, I know.
No, not at all. It was good. Could you tell me something about Uthragon?
It was good because we couldn't hear it at all.
Nothing, really, but I can play for you if you want.
Could you tell me something? Don't you know how Stim was murdered?
Stim? Sorry, I'm new to this town. You'll have to ask someone else.
The innkeeper said he doesn't have many customers these days. Do you think your music could change that?
Why not? At least somebody would be interested in my music. When do you think I could start?
First, we need to ask the innkeeper whether he agrees or not.
Thank you for the nothing song, zither lady.
Hi, what's so interesting about that sculpture?
You don't know who this statue is?
I'm new around here. My name is Agavaen. The fact that I don't know anything about your precious statue is none of your business. Who are you, anyway?
My name is Marcus, son of the Agavaen mountain folk. This is the statue of our former ruler, Isabel.
What kind of people are the mountain folk?
I'm a descendant of the mountain folk, and I'm proud of it.
How many mountain folk are there around here?
Now, I think there's only a few of us left. Actually, I don't know of anyone else. We were the strongest warriors in the entire realm.
Who's Isabel?
Ah, Isabel was our ruler. She was leading our people during the Agavaen exodus. We were fighting the southern side.
Why is that statue here in Uthragon? Don't you have towns of your own?
Our towns were destroyed during the battle. This statue was built as a sign of hope for our people. Its beauty is legendary.
I heard that your people were custodian of a special scroll, one half of the spell that cancels the magic protecting Enokarn's sword in Ilia.
It is so, but I don't know where the scroll is. It might still be hidden inside the ruins that lay to the west of the swamp. But you won't get there on your own. The gate was renewed after the Exodus, and it still stands today. It prohibits strangers to enter the town ruins.
Could you take me to the mountain town? Marcus, did you know Stim?
Stim? Yeah, I knew him. But I haven't seen him for days.
Could you take me to the mountain town?
You? I don't think you'd even be able to get close to the gate. I'm not prepared to take you anywhere.
Marcus,
Go on.
Could you take me to the Okay, see you round.
He won't be able to take us to the mountain town until we progress the main quest some more. You can see that Agavaen's hair has become even lighter as she's lost karma. I guess blondes are evil in the world of Neverend.
Excuse me, can I pass?
No. I'm sorry, there was a murder inside.
Welcome to my tavern. How can I serve you?
I met a girl playing the zither. She says her music is the right thing to revitalise your tavern.
Music, eh? You might be right. Send her here, and if she proves herself, I'll reward you.
Why are there guards in here?
Because someone committed a murder in here, and my suspicions tell me it was you. However, I can't prove it yet. That's why the guards are here.
He didn't hear that entire fight?
I don't need anything.
Really?
Could you tell me something about the innkeeper has decided to accept you?
Thank you, Agavaen. Take this magic scroll from me as a reward. But now leave me alone for a moment. I have to warm up a little.
We get Time Stop, the most powerful scroll in the game.
Is there any news? I managed to get your things back.
I can't believe it. Thank you.
Is there any news?
Well, yes, actually. My daughter Melissa has just turned 4. Thanks for asking.
Is there any news? Goodbye.
Bye.
And now we are going to help the farmer take his wife's remains to the grave. But of course, there are some monsters in the way. Now this fight can be difficult because that enchanter there can cast weakness on us multiple times. And yes, the effects of weakness do stack. So, you're going to want to get rid of him first. See, look at that. Now that he's gone, get rid of the Gusher. The Beater isn't any threat to you, he's only level 8. See, he's pretty weak. The lack of combat music makes this battle even more boring than it already looks. Say what you want about the combat music, but at least it had the ability to make these fights seem a little more intense than they really are. They're just kind of tedious when the regular music is playing. Once the gusher is down, just do whatever to take down the beater. We don't have any healing potions left, so we just have to pray he doesn't get a critical hit on us. Now that he's stunned, we switch over to our agility boosting equipment and stab him with the dagger before he can hit us. Thank God one of the items we get is a tent, so we don't get killed in a random encounter.
The farm has been burnt to the ground.
Once they're gone, just pick up the bones.
All I need to do is to place the bones into the grave next to those of the sons.
And the grave is right over here. Now we can return back to the farmer.
Rest in peace, my beloved second-born son, Stig. Here lies my firstborn son, Stim. Let your soul find everlasting peace.
Yes, Agavaen?
Your wife can rest eternally now.
Thank you, young Oren. I can feel my wife's ghost is calm now. Take these gold pieces. It's all the money I have. What brings you here, sweet Agavaen?
What's up there on the wagon? I saw the ghost of your dead son, Stim.
Really? He was killed here in Uthragon. They say it was bandits, but no one except for the herbalist saw them.
He can't find his peace until the things he had on the day he was murdered come back to his grave.
You can find his grave next to the ruined farmstead. Please, take the things that belong to him back to the grave.
What's up there on the wagon?
There is nothing of value, at least for anyone else. It's just personal stuff, really.
Goodbye. I'm seeking a healer. I heard you know something about the murder of the farmer's son.
Stem was murdered just down the road from here. I was walking down to the town at the very same time. I saw some strangers running away from the scene of the tragedy. When I got to Stem, he was already dead. Unfortunately, it was too late. There was no way for me to help him. I'm told those strangers had a camp southwest of Uthragon. The town guards followed them, but all they found were their torn-up corpses and a gang of mutants. The guards fled away, and nothing has been done since. The guards are too scared to leave the city at the moment. We'll never know the truth about Stim's murder.
I'm seeking a healer. I heard you know something about the murder. So, Stim's stolen things were never found.
Nothing I would know about. But if they're going to be somewhere, It will be the camp that's been overrun by mutants.
I'm seeking a healer. I have to go now.
Have a nice day.
Well, I guess we'll be taking care of that next time. See you then.